Hi, we made it to the beginning of another month. It's April 2024, and these are my garden tasks to keep growing all year round. Hi friends, I'm Laura. This is Double Vision Homestead, and the first task I always have every month is to harvest. So there's still not a lot ready to be harvested this month, but as you can see here, my rhubarb is growing well. We'll be eating some of that this month, and then pretty much just greens. That's about all I have that'll probably be ready this month. If I get lucky, my radishes have already sprouted, but I don't know. You know, sometimes they grow slower than they're supposed to because it's so cold. So that's all we'll be eating, but we've got lots more tasks to come. So the sun is shining. We're getting plenty of rain here in Western Washington, which means things are growing. Also weeds. I need to stay on top of the weeds. They're easier to pull and get rid of when they're small. And after this month, there's going to be so much stuff going on with the garden, I'm not going to want to spend a lot of time weeding. So if I can get a good start, get rid of as many weeds as possible this month, there's a good chance I won't have to do much the rest of the season. Along with battling weeds, I'm also going to be battling slugs. So while today is sunny, blue sky, it's not usually like this. Most days are gray and rainy. So we've got some tactics I'm using, like these slug beer traps. It's pretty gross. I need to change that out and put some new fresh beer in there, but it's doing its job. And I have more tactics that I'll do another video on next week. Along with weeding, I put down wood chips. This has been on my to-do list for 2 months, and I have made huge progress. This was a mountain of wood chips. It still looks quite large, but it's nowhere near the size it was. So this month I need to finish it, because if I don't get it done, it's just going to sit here and be ugly for us the rest of the year. And while I have a lot of garden beds, I need to build more. So this area, I have space all along this fence on this side, plenty of room for new beds. And my plan is for this month to get new beds in along this fence and behind on the fence back there. That way I can plant my asparagus and my perennial broccoli. Usually I just line up buckets with plants along here. I want more perennials in the garden, so I need something permanent put in place. So that's why I need to build another bed this month. I have some plants out here in my little tunnel, but we got to fill it up. So this month I need to get more of these cooler weather crops out here. It won't be quite ready in April to get my peppers out here, but I can definitely keep getting more cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, those kind of things in buckets out here. And then once it gets hotter, these are mobile, so I can move them out to the garden and they'll be happy in both places, grow quicker than if I just put them out in the garden. And last but very not least, we've got garden shed stuff to do. So you see I've got plenty of plants out here. Some of them need to go outside. They're getting evicted. They've had enough time indoors. I need to harden them off and get them planted outdoors where they will finish their life out there. These peppers, probably not going outside yet. This month is just really not warm enough for them. Our last frost date here in our area isn't until April 20th, and I don't want to risk it. I've obviously been growing these for a while, and I'm not risking losing them because I didn't want to leave them inside for a couple more weeks. So I've got to baby these plants, keep up potting them, keeping them watered, keeping them happy and healthy indoors for another month. And then I also have more plants I need to start. So while I do have some warm weather varieties like my peppers and my tomatoes started, I don't have all my warm weather varieties. Some of those I'll start at the end of this month, but others I won't start indoors until May or start outdoors in May because it really just isn't a good time for them, and some of them don't do well staying indoors for very long. So I'll just keep growing what I'm growing and get my flowers and my herbs started, but not a whole lot else this month. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this content. Please tell me if it's similar to your zone and your area, or if you're doing things completely different. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon in the garden.